saw telehealth go from less than 1% of total doctor-patient visits to over 80% in, in like 2 or 3 months' time. Now, of course, as the lockdowns have loosened and things have kind of settled into the most hated phrase of the new normal, right? We've seen the percentage of telehealth drop back down to about 30%, right? But when you consider less than 1 to 30, that is a monumental change, right? That's actually forced significant change across many aspects of the industry. I like to think of telehealth as being the return of the house call, right? Which what that does is it puts the patient or the healthcare consumer in the center of the business model, right? Where the doctor is coming to you at a time and a place that is convenient for you as opposed to you going to them. And once you let that proverbial genie out of the bottle, right, of making the healthcare model patient or consumer centric as opposed to HCP centric, I don't think there's ever any going back, right? And you're going to see that thinking, right, of, well, they ought to be serving me, right? How, when, and where I want to be served, right? What does that sound like? Sounds like consumers in other industries, right? And so as that consumerization takes hold, right, I think the pandemic and the exposure of the lack of digital channels, right, and the kind of forcing the industry to adopt digital channels is only going to further blur those lines, right, between consumer behavior in other industries and the consumer behavior that we're seeing in healthcare.